Spider webs. more sense, and I became okay with it.
Well, hello everybody. Let me just switch audio sources because on this one I can hear myself and there is nothing worse than hearing yourself talk. Much better, much betterer. Hi everybody, it's been so long. The last stream was June 2023. Yeah, that one didn't go well for me at the time. I was having a little bit of anxiety issues and I just decided to skip the streams. I'm back at anxiety thingy, but hopefully this stream will be great. Nice seeing you here. Clifford, hi. Pedro, hi. Kemi, hi. Everybody, hi, hi, hi. Music is playing. I hope that the background noise is not loud. Before we start with anything else, let me just... I was just fixing the mic. Last minute fixes. I will not be having beer this time because, hey Johnny, Daniel, hi hi. I will not be having beer because it may end up badly. there was one stream long time ago where I had a bit of beer, I think it was, and I think that stream was demonetized, but that's a different story. So before we jump into this box here, let me hey Joseph, nice, how's everything in Texas? Let me find what I wanted to show you. Yeah, let's switch to this. I also done some changes to my OBS. Hopefully I will not mess a lot of things here. Let's switch to this one here. So later on we will look at a couple of things. As a Christmas box from Elcro, I received screen that has ESP32 board on it, and I actually have no idea what I would do with it. Reset boot, battery, speaker, GPIO pins, UART pins. This is a touch screen. It also has a back plate that goes like... I will figure it out, just give me a couple of minutes. That goes like this. So it can end up as a yeah, closed box. It looks nice. It probably something could be done like a screen for the wall with ESP32, although I do hate yeah, it's touch, yeah. I do hate ESP32 for the reason of the design of the buttons and everything, but yeah, this is a nice one. It also includes one relay, cables, and that's it. I really wasn't expecting, they didn't say anything, they just sent the box, it arrived. I didn't make an unboxing video, but that's where we are currently at. One of the other future projects is this Apollo one. I like how they... Okay, so there are a couple of cases. This case is for wall mounting. Let me get it out. I really need to make a video on it. It's been here. It's a MM-wave sensor, plus it has temperature, humidity, CO2 and something like that. I cannot, yeah, the camera is fixed currently, so I cannot enlarge it. But what's the great thing is that you can... Come on, it goes... I will figure it out. I'm slow today, sorry. You can mount it like this. So if you have a charger that has a wall charger for the phone that has on the upper side the slot, USB-C slot, you can just put it like this, and it's really minimal and you don't need any cables, anything. So this is also one additional thing. Let me just put the back plate in. It slides in and then this locks it. And then, oh, sorry for that one. You all remember my Sonoff suitcase. I did a video on it, unboxing. But I decided to use it actually, not just to throw it away. So now it's filled. So these are all the things that I have as a spare, as the things that I didn't test yet. For example, I haven't unboxed the SwitchBot temperature humidity sensor, Shelly door and window sensor, remote for Shelly. This is non-Sonoff part of the case, and I also have Sonoff part of the case. For example, this one here, smart plug. What else is newish? This one here, this is still not officially released, is SNZB04P door and window sensor, but it also has a temper alarm on itself. So yeah, there are a couple of things. We can look at those later. Let me see. There are also a couple of other things that I want to show you. I have this camera now for over a month. I cannot release video on it. I can show it, but I cannot talk about specs and such other things. I know that some people probably released a thing or two about it, but this is the latest Reolink camera. This is the Reolink Duo 3 PoE version. I will be releasing video on it on 21st. This is the day 21st of February is the day that the camera will be officially released, so video will be out by then. I will be doing a bit of comprehensive review. Software, there are some nice features in the software. I will try to pair it with the FreeGate. I haven't used FreeGate in about a year or 2 years. I will try to use it with this one. It's Synology, of course, so this is something that is upcoming. And there is also one additional thing. I know that a lot of people don't know about the company or whatever, but there are two things here. First of all, this is this Zigbee gateway, UZG PoE 04. This is the 4th release. This is the Zigbee gateway running also ESP home, so you have a web page where you can control the devices or configure it or whatever. This is a very nice device because there is a USB-C port, there is Ethernet port. Ethernet can be used also as a PoE, so you can power it and have a gateway. But also you can directly hook it up to Home Assistant via the USB-C port, and it will be seen as a local device. It is using the latest version of the let me just check out what this is. Let me switch to this one here. Come on. So this one is using CC2652P7. It should be a really nice device, and it should support up to 300 devices overall. So I am looking forward to play with this one. Unfortunately, I'm once again a bit late with it. But this one is interesting. This one I don't know when it will be released. I have it for about 2 months now. I did have it online for about a month. Currently it's offline. This is the EverHub Lite version. I don't know what will be the difference between the Lite version and the Pro or normal version. It's also supported. And it's all local, so everything is here. There is a UI here, there is a you can SSH to it, you can do whatever you want with this box, and it allows you to pair devices not just from Ever but also other vendors. So this is like a smart home in a box, and it should be released hopefully very soon. So yeah, this is something else I have. Just a second, I have an error here. Come on, mouse. Oh, I like it when they have a hairline. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I don't have any dropped frames and my speed is okay. So if you have any glitches with the video, sorry about that. I'm not sure what's going on. Let me just check here if I can do anything with that. Open widget. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. Stream status poor, but I can't do anything with that currently. Yeah. If there are any issues, just yell. Oh, nice. So you have an extra Proxmox machine. Yeah. Okay. But let's jump straight. As I said, sorry for this one. I've changed a bit how the OBS works, and now I have preview and I have to confirm the preview. So actually you are not seeing what you're supposed to see. That was this Zigstar UZG gateway, and this is the newer version of the chip they are using. And why I wanted to make a stream last Saturday, but I didn't get any feedback on that, so I didn't do last Saturday stream, and I have to do stream soon because I have to release video on this printer. By the way, it's sponsored in terms of I received free of charge, but they are not actually paying me anything. They actually, I like it when companies don't even say you have to release the video. Of course, they want you to release the video, but yeah, they said, okay, here is the machine, test it out, and do video if you want to do video. So that's the case here. I am looking forward to open this up because my first printer was Creality Ender 3 Pro, and I really want to see what has changed in the last 5 years. I did watch some reviews. I know of some potential issues with it, but hopefully we will be able to, if we see them, fix them. And the idea is to do benchy. Out of box, this machine should print 16-minute benches. I personally don't care about it. I have Voron 2.4 for those that do not know, and potentially I could do high-speed prints, but I prefer quality of the print over the speed of the print. I don't care if it takes 5 hours instead of 3.5 hours. But on the other hand, I really want to see if this printer out of box can print that fast. We are in a bit of advantage here because I also received 2 spools of Hyper Series Creality PLA filament, and this filament is intended for fast printing. Yeah, I will probably do it every time. Just yell sorry. I received also this Hyper Series PLA, 2 rolls. I think it's black or gray. I'm blind. This is used for high-speed printing. So let's start with what we should start. I didn't open it. I didn't want to open the box. I know what's inside, but yeah, sorry, Clifford. That's my bad. It should have been switched. As I said, I changed to preview. So I have 2 actually screens. One is the preview, and the other one is what is streaming. And I have to manually switch between the preview and what's shown. Just a second. Okay. So here we have stickers, after sales service card, installation cards, and the cleaning nozzle. I don't know if I have ever used any of those. This one will go to my daughter. I think I have already 5 or 6 of them. Then here we have a bit of PLA, but it's also hyper, so we can use this one for benchy. Hopefully it will be enough. Oh, I haven't. I think these are only like 5th, 6th or 7th that I have. Is this better? Sorry, I'm new at this. Then we have a couple of screws, nozzle, spare nozzle. This is for mounting the cable, USB stick, tools. This is the screen, and I like it really a lot. USB-C cable, data connector, 2 USB slots, touch screen. We will not remove this just to make sure that we don't forget to set up the power cable, and spool holder with filament runout detector. This is the gantry. While it's still not mounted, let's look at it. Nice. Let's check. It's really sturdy. This is molded plastic. This is not aluminum anymore. The rails are a bit different. I don't know if you can see it correctly, but the groove for the wheels is much larger, so the contact surface of the wheel is much bigger than it was previously. Hot end. Okay, release. Nice. It feels sturdy. Okay, let me get this out of the way. Okay, and this is the base of the printer. The assembly should be pretty straightforward. There are grooves, I don't know if you can see them, there are grooves here that make it very easy to mount the gantry on it. This one is sturdy. Let's assemble it and then test how wobbly everything is. As far as the assembly is concerned, let me do it like this. Hey Vic, ciao! So we have here one cable which we must be careful not to snap. This is the filament runout detector cable. I think that they could have potentially made it easier to thread everything, but it's not that hard. You just insert it like this, and voila, the printer is done. Now we have to screw in the gantry. So let me just give me a second. Let's go here. So yeah, spool holder, print platform, x-axis, extruder kit, filament mount, everything is here, everything is here. So we did this part. Now we just need M3x14 screws. This is the bag. I will just move the camera down a bit. It will probably take me more to position the camera than to assemble everything. So we have these are, let's first connect this one. I should get my glasses. Okay, the connector is connected. Three of them, and they say it's M3. Okay. I will not tighten them right now. I will just thread them in a bit so that gantry cannot fall out. And then we will turn it upright, and on the edge of the table I will tighten them just to make sure that everything is seated correctly. Tutto bene qui. And how is everything with you, Vic? Okay, these three are threaded in. I didn't tighten them. These ones also have washers. Let me turn the printer upside down. Oops, bad. There are some options for this printer. I don't know if they are still selling or already selling them or not. Actually, this printer was released around 1st of November, something like that. What cable? That for the filament detector. Yeah, but the material is I will zoom in a bit more later. It's braided material, so it's like woven over around it. So I think that it is a bit more protected than it would be if it's just a normal cable. There is option for this printer. I don't know if they are still selling it or already selling it or not. The AI module, same as the K1 series or something like that. Yeah, Aerox, I agree with you. Same thing here. My first one was Ender 3 Pro, and actually one of my first videos on the channel here were upgrades, mandatory upgrades to get it working. I replaced, it's like only fools and horses. The head of the broom and the handle of the broom was replaced like 7 times, but it's still same broom. I replaced, I think, everything I could replace. I did a direct drive extruder on it. Main board was replaced for the Big 3 Tech board. I replaced a bunch of things, but I really love that printer. It was great one for starting with everything. So yeah, let me just once again turn it around to show you the cable. Shoot. So Pedro, if you can see, it's like the cable is inside the sleeve. So that's actually a good thing. Bad thing is that this cable still needs to be mounted. It will go here. Let me let me change again the screen. No, let me change the camera angle and everything. Give me a second to change to this one. It shouldn't, because that one shouldn't move actually, so that one should be static all the time, so I don't think that would actually be an issue, but there is of course potential of something bad going on with it. How do I position the camera? Oh yeah, I remember that one. Okay, so fix this. Okay. I remember those motors, they were really loud. Let me, what I wanted to do, overhead full. Luma wipe. And let's tighten these cables. Sorry, not cables, but gantry. You probably can't see much. Okay, let's turn it. But it really is not 5-10 minutes job to assemble everything. Instead of like half an hour, 45 minutes for the instead of like 45 minutes for the older versions. Sorry, I'm talking to the table. Focus. Everything here is pretty tight. One more to go. Okay. That part is assembled. We have just a couple of things. I will turn it like this because we now have to mount. Sorry for that. We now have to mount the screen. The screen goes, the wire goes here, and it goes like this. And I need. Actually, we are running out of screws. We have just 3 for this screen, and 4x10s. It does say on the back M4x10. I'm planning to get new cameras. Main camera here and also the second camera. Although I might replace this camera instead of this one here. because this one is much better, and get a 4K camera as the main camera, although I will not be doing 4K cameras anytime soon. My PC is struggling even with this here. Okay, still have to tighten them down. Is tightened. This one also. Noise. Okay. There is actually only one thing else needed to do before the printer is done. For that I will once again let's change this here. So we need to screw in the filament holder. Like this. Turn it like this. Okay. This goes like this. First, let's connect the filament runout sensor. Mount it like this. Okay. Couple more screws, M5 by 8. Just a second. M5 by 8. These are M5 by 12s or something. These are spare parts, but I don't think that, you know, in the same bag we have M5 by 8s. I think these are these ones here. Let me get this one. Yep. Actually, I think that this is... Oh no, we have to mount also, we have to connect the cable and... Yeah. One more thing to do. Looks like my main camera has frozen or died or something. Nice. Troubleshooting. Nah, yeah, it looks like my main camera has frozen. So we can probably sing a song, something like Let It Go, Let It Go. Okay. Nope. Yeah, OBS. Let's see what's going on here with the camera. Just give me a second, please. Yeah, it's definitely OBS because if I disable overhead camera and disable face cam, switch here, and then
I had this dream a while ago. I was driving around town, doing a lot of usual stuff. There was a cow looking like it was using tall wooden legs. From time to time to say, like, yeah, I know you can do it. You have my trust. When I was little,
the PC does,
outside my bedroom window,
yeah, it just blinks blue. Oh, no, 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 yes, no, no.
when I woke up in my grungy state, it looked like spider webs.
Okay. Yeah, OBS. It's fun. I'll kill it. I will not be stopping stream and restarting OBS now. YouTube doesn't like it. Well, we will be running it without the face cam. We will be using instead overhead cam. Okay.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, not working. So one more thing I have to do at the very top is to mount this. Let me just reposition a bit camera here.
It's hard to tell.
This goes like this. That's it. This one is locked, and now we will.
But that doesn't mean that you should stop dreaming.
Let me once again move.
Waking up in the middle of the night from a nightmare that you thought was real but really isn't. Dreams are weird.
Okay, I think we can manage it like this.
For a while I was real scared of them. Like, it's definitely something that doesn't happen.
So we still have this cable here that needs to be connected.
Why it was happening.
It goes something like this. First I will connect it here. Is there a right or wrong way? I think it needs to go like this. I wish I had my glasses here. Oh no, this needs to open. Sorry. Oh, this was nice. It fell down. Just give me a second, please. I'm trying to find. Oh, here there. I'm back. Sorry, glasses. Glasses. I should also clean my glasses sometimes. Okay. Nope. This would break if I push it more. Just give me a second. I tried to open it more than it should be open, and it popped out, and it doesn't want to pop in again. But on the other hand, I think we can actually assemble it without it. This should go, this cable should go like this. This will hold it here, and we still need to hook up here the clamp. Hopefully, until I fix that issue, this will be good enough. This goes over the cable. Yep. Just get the tools. Nope. Even smaller. Yep. Okay, and I will try to add this one later, maybe. Okay, the cable is fixed here. There is also one additional place where it needs to sit, and that's this place here. How do you go about inserting it? Something like this. Yep. Nicely done. Then we need to connect the X motor here. This is connected, this is connected, this is assembled here. Okay, we still have something else down here. Z motor. Let's check what else. So this motor is connected inside. This is the switch. Here everything is connected and fixed. This is connected. This is connected. Looks like more or less everything is connected. Okay. Let me check the power. Nope. It is set at 230. So we are actually all set to start it up. Give me seconds to move the arm a bit higher. No, we will actually move it so we can see the second. I'm trying to position the camera as best as I can to lower it so we can see the screen here. On the extruder motor, I can check it out, it's no problem. Vic, on the extruder, I can check it out, just give me a second. I position the camera for the screen. Okay, let me remove the ribbon and everything and check it out. Yeah, it does. It's this one. I don't think that this is a manual. We can actually, if you guys want, we can try and open it up on the back side and look at the components and see whose power supply it is inside. If we want to do that, let's do it now. Let me just remove some foam still here. Okay, I need to move arm once again to open the printer up. No, let me first check the ribbon here. I hope that you did talk about the ribbon here, Vic. Let me fix the current issue, and this is screws that are all over the place. Okay, found one. No, it looks like everything is okay in terms of the pins. Ouch. One of the pins looks a bit shorter. That's the catch. That's probably why you that's the catch. One of the pins looks like it is a bit shorter than the others, so this may have given you impression that something is wrong. They are all straight. And that's on that side that you mentioned, on the side where the one that fell out was. So we have two options now: complete the printer or start the software thingy, update the firmware, or we can open it up and look at the power supply. I guess that you want to see the power supply, so let's go that route. Yeah, you're sure. No, thanks for spotting this one. What's that? Something clicked. It sounded like electricity, but nothing is plugged in. Currently there is no white smoke. Okay. Let me put it like this. Let me move the camera here. This is the best position I can get. Come on, mouse. Go where I want you to go. Okay. Oh, this one is actually not screwed in completely. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this assemble will take longer than the assembly of whole printer, but we can peek what's under the hood. Check what is the power supply. Again, Meanwell, at some point they were using Meanwell. They are really nice, good quality power supplies. I'm not sure what is the current vendor. I'm not saying that that's something bad. There are other companies as good as Meanwell. In my warren I have 2 Meanwells, one for 24 volts and the other one for 5 volts, I think. Yeah, 24 for the electronics and everything, and 5 volts for the Raspberry Pi and LEDs. Oh, this one is tight. Yeah, there are more screws on the base plate than there are on the whole printer. Nope. This time it says creality. I'll be pulling those wires out. Let me see what I can do with the camera here. Let's turn this way. Come on, zoom. So this is creality model. It says it's CMS 35024. So I presume it's 350 watts, 24 volts. It operates from 110 to 120 and 200 to 240. 24 volts, 14 amps. At 120 it's using 8.6 amps and 4.3 amps at 220. Sorry, I'm shouting because the mic is far away. Then we have here the electronic board. Let me get the light. I have additional light. And this is the electronic boards. You cannot see much. There is a lot of hot glue here holding on the connectors. There are some free pins for LCD something. But yeah, see M plus M4, whatever that means. Let me check the connectors for the wires. Everything is really nice and tight. No loose wires. No loose wires here. Everything is nicely connected. Yeah, let's close this up and continue. My old printer was flooded, Creality, so yeah, that one will not run anytime soon. So yeah, I will not be using anything from that. Printer is here. Something is not sitting right. Okay, it's now better. Yeah, don't ask how. It was outside actually, and last summer we had one terrible storm. We live on the second floor, which is actually two-story. Each floor is two-story high, so we were on the fourth or fifth floor. But still, on the balcony there was so much rain that the stuff that was a meter above the floor was actually flooded. So yeah, electronics are gone. I was thinking of repurposing that printer and doing a switch wire just for laughs, but then again spending like 400 euros to build switch wire out of very old Ender 3 Pro. I could probably get a new printer that's much better than that. Although on the other hand, yeah, we do stuff because we can do stuff sometimes, not because it's logical or financially viable, so who knows. I'm still keeping it. Unfortunately, I also lost the Raspberry Pi in that process. And we all know that that part is not great because Raspberry Pi's prices and everything, but yeah, shoot. I apologize for the camera angles, I simply cannot. We still have 2 or 3 screws. I can see 3. I will turn the printer off. I like it to be off. When I connect the cable. $300, that should be okay. I'm using one power socket here for PC, all the lights and everything, and my wife sometimes tries to connect iron stuff, and that one just overloads the Shelly. And it goes in a protected state or turns itself off. Hopefully we will not have that issue today. Okay, let's position it like this. Let me once again rotate the camera so you can better see the screen here. Let's hook up the cable. Hey Mario, nice seeing you. Hope you are doing well. By the way, I think you got the SwitchBot smart lock. I hope that it's still working out for you. And I'm waiting for the new one that should also support Matter. It should be here soon. Woohoo! Wow. Thank you, thank you. Let me see it like this. Mario, thank you. And yeah, Johnny, 39 months. Oh, by the way, in the next couple of days, I will be sending you, all the channel members, I will be sending you posts both on the YouTube comment section and also on the Discord server with the link for details. I did receive those aluminium / steel plate cards that I want to do engraving for you all. So I will be sending you a link. You can then select what name you would like on that card, etc, etc. So yeah, just I need to prepare the forms and also your addresses. Even if you did previously send me your address, I don't keep them at one place, so I will probably never ever find them. So don't forget to fill in that questionnaire. And I'm still working on the design of the cards, but I hope to finish it by the March. I will be out of country. I'm taking my kid to London for vacation or something. So when I get back to that, hopefully GDP, very GDPR. So when I get back, I hope the design will be finished, and I will do a couple of test prints. In the meantime, I also these will be like black anodized cards. And I also got some stainless steel, normal color of the steel, which I'll be testing. Maybe later on I will be doing some special cards for all of you that are supporting me for over, I don't know, year or something like that, additional run, but I will do it at a later date. I actually got another laser to test. I will not be doing it on that one, I will be doing it on the other one, but yeah. So this is the status of the thing I promised you before. It was like December, or around December. So I finally managed to get everything sorted out and hopefully start working with it. Okay, so we have connected everything. All the cables are in. Let me just see how parts are wobbly or not. Let's check one additional things. I've removed the plate here. Let's move that forwards. I've seen that some had issues that these were not tight enough. So, oh yeah, we can tighten this a bit more. This one also. This one definitely. And this one. And it should improve the wobbliness of the bed. By the way, somebody watched the new Doctor or the old new Doctor plus the new Doctor. What do you think about it? I like how they split the Doctors. We now have two working in parallel. The gantry is okay. It's not shaking. You cannot move it up or down. So it's time to switch on the printer. Noise. Okay. Miraculously, it looks like it's working. Currently no smoke. I do actually have sure, just give me a second. Just give me a second. Oh, come on, what's that? I have ARM for the... Yeah, that's the best part. Hopefully you can see the screen. We now have to set up the menus. Let me see if I can move it a bit more here. I cannot zoom in with this camera, I apologize. So we have to select English. Next step. Sure, I have read the privacy. If anybody wants, I can read it out loud. It's not that long, it's probably like 40-50 pages. Next step. Give me a second, I will connect it to my network. Just, oh, you don't actually see the screen. Oh my god. I told you I'm a professional. Let's see if the main camera is working or not. Nope, still stuck. So yeah, very professional. Yeah, I know. I told you I have two. This is something that I changed, and now because of all the movement of the camera and angles and everything, I wanted to make sure that the camera was okay before I push that video out. So I introduced this screen here, but yeah, let me quickly type in my password. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, Clifford, I cannot do anything with that one. I'm not sure that I can do anything. But the keyboard is interesting. It's not alphabetical. It's like computer keyboard, but this is the first row, then this is the second row, and this one here, and this is the last row. It's like it's very hard finding the alphabet here, but it does look okay. It's still not stuck, so let's click on connect. 1244, okay. Time zone. Come on. Is it? Do you pull it, push it, whatever you do? I am Central European time. Next. International. Please scan the code to bind your device using Creality Cloud. I actually can do that because I also have. Yeah, I know. But Erics, you have to be careful because it was like beep, 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 beep. So you have to be. No, there is a pause between. Let me quickly scan with the Creality app. I have it. You don't need. Okay. This part is not needed. You don't need to connect your printer to the Wi-Fi, and you don't need to connect it to the cloud Creality. I will, because it allows me much easier to push files from PC to the printer. Although Creality Cloud is not needed for pushing files locally. You can locally connect your printer with the app. Where is it? Come on, scan it. Okay, yep, done. Noise, next step. Self-test, okay. Let me move the camera so you can see everything that will be done now. It should auto calibrate, auto whatever. Okay, this arm goes up. You don't need to use Octoprint. You can use Fluid, you can use Mainsail, because this is a Clipper-based printer. So Clipper is running under the hood. I will show you in a bit what you can do to get it working. Let's see if we can, for example, do it like this, and then camera like this. I know that it's upside down, but hopefully this will be okay. So yeah, this is a Clipper based machine. It has pressure advance, it has how it's called, just give me a second, my brain will start to function normally. Well, actually it has everything that Clipper would allow you to do on a printer. It can test for the maximum speeds, it can compensate for the shaking of the head, everything. The sensor is not included in the kit. It could be potentially bought outside of it. Start. Okay, nozzle heating. So I don't know what's better, to look at the screen here or to look at the printer itself. It's currently in the nozzle heating state. Oh, the gantry is lowering. The latest version, so as I was saying, the latest version of the printer, latest version of the firmware allows you to root it. And by rooting it, you can install also Mainsail or Fluid. So besides the creality software, you can use other ones to control it. There is also not Octoprint, but what's that other one? Octo something. Fans have started, not these ones. I think this is the fan under the hood. Let me get the, so currently it is hitting the nozzle and it is hitting the bed. And it will automatically do the offset after that. Let me get the sound meter. Okay, the nozzle has reached the temperature. The bed is still heating. By the way, these are the cards. Let me get one of them. So these will be engraved with a laser. Plus I have for testing, as I said, the other one that are just pure stainless steel. Fun thing about the stainless steel one is that if you engrave with the laser, stainless steel can actually give you different colors. So it allows you to do engraving with the laser and have multiple colors, depending on the speed, exposure, etc. So the bed has been heated. Now it's doing nozzle cleaning. Actually, there is nothing to clean nozzle, but No problem. Should we do the small spool? Yeah, let's do the small spool for now. There is a bit of filament here. That means that they did use the printer and test it. I don't know if every printer is tested or just this one that was sent to me. It would be great if they would test all the printers that they do. Okay, filament, filament, filament. Now we can hear the vents from the these are the part cooling fans. Cliffords, that's normal. You get 3D printer to print parts for the 3D printer. Yeah, that's 100% normal. So this goes in. Okay. And now it's still doing nozzle cleaning, is it not? But I did bring the scientific instrument. 62, 63 decibels. Nice. Thanks for that one. I didn't know that. It's like it's 66 decibel for the fans here. No, these are the fans under the printer. It's currently doing an auto leveling. I will now stop talking because I want to measure the maximum sound level out of printer. This is the maximum value of the printer, so my talking is louder than it is. You can hear the vents from half a meter from printer. This is around 50 decibel, 52 decibel. Yeah. Okay, so this part. Hey, Manjoba, this is the new Creality Ender 3 V3 KE. KE should be a bit better than SE. It has a bit more of logic embedded in itself. So self-test is complete. Nozzle is at 87 degrees and the bed is at 58 degrees. Let's go to settings. Give me a second. Once again, I'll move the camera so you can see the screen.
Cow looking like it was using tall wooden legs. It appeared from time to time to say, like, yeah, I know you can do it. You have my trust. When I was little, I had a tree outside my bedroom window, and the moonlight spread its shadow across my ceiling. Sometimes, when I woke up in my groggy state, it looked like spider web.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy bamboo, but that's my personal opinion because especially after them closing the firmware, which actually is not their firmware, that they stole from the community and never opened it up, changing of the rules that will be breaking. So they are closing the API, and they are actually stopping the other companies on doing something on a firmware that actually is not theirs. So in terms of the printers and what people say about creality and their use and abuse of the community software, Bamboo Lab, in my opinion, is worse than them. They did a great job to have out-of-box printer running. They did the best out of any company I've seen so far. A lot of new companies, a lot of other companies are copying them. But in terms of software, they did something that is not according to the open source rules. And no matter what they do or try is, yeah, making things even worse. So while, yeah, hardware is okay, them doing stuff to the community they shouldn't do is not something that I would endorse. Nope.
But that doesn't mean
Version detection.
that you should stop.
So we are running 1.1.0.9 and there is currently 1.1.0.12. It allows root permission, and with that you can access actually the clipper that is inside, unlike what Bamboo Lab wants you to do.
Pick up your phone and no one is there.
It will take about a minute to download and install it.
I was real scared of them. Like, it's definitely something that doesn't happen.
Yeah. As I said, if they would
Why it was
allow you to have as much as control as any other current company allows you to do it. Even Prussia is what people don't like, and it's much more open than the Bamboo Lab. They did, as I said, they did great job with the hardware. But what they are potentially doing is like trying to close all the holes, so they are the only ones that can do anything with the printer. And on the other hand, they are using stuff from community, from the clipper mostly, which is open source. So yeah. Also their slicer, so yeah. People are forgiving in terms of Bamboo Lab. When Creality was doing that like 4 or 5 years ago, they got put on a pole of shame, and everybody was against them. But now that Bamboo Lab is doing, they say it like companies can do it. So it's like double standards. And just to be honest, I am also a person who recommended for my company to get Bamboo Lab Carbon and X. Yep, I don't know. I forgot how it's called. We got it based on my recommendation, so it is a good printer, but I myself personally would never get it. But that's just like my opinion, so sorry. Downloading. Orca Slicer is great, yeah, I know. Sorry for that, Clifford. Unfortunately, I cannot do anything. This is like old Logitech camera I have here. And the printer is currently sitting on my fist to get it as high as I can. But I cannot focus it anymore. The screen itself is actually really good, nice. But my camera is, yeah, there is nothing I can do. It will simply not focus, sorry. So next thing I definitely want to do is, we already 1.5 hours. Next thing I definitely want to do is print the benchy to see if they can out of box print quality benchy in 16 minutes. We all know that other printers can do it in 5 minutes, but yeah, if it can do it in 15-16 minutes, it would be great. I will be doing a testing of this printer. This is just like an unboxing to get these parts done. I don't want to do unboxing video. Yeah, it's really hard. It's tilted, and I'm holding everything on my hand. Oops. What's going on here? Hopefully it is updating. So I will be testing this printer also with the TPU. I bought TPU also. It says that it can print TPU. It can go, the out of box temperatures are, out of box temperature is 100 for the bed and 300 for the nozzle. It should be able to print ABS, but of course for that you need enclosure. By the way, all parts for my Waron were printed on the Ender 3 Pro. I just made box out of cardboard around it, heated it to whatever temperature I could, and then left it, you know, running with the part cooling fans on and all the other fans on for around 20-30 minutes. Then I started printing and everything was printed nice and okay. So I don't see why this one shouldn't be able to print also ABS. It can do ABS, ASA, TPU, PLA, PETG. Let me put this down. Oops. Let's check what's going on here. Do I need to reset it? Do I need to restart it? Do I need to do something? Is it stuck? Have I broken it? Sorry. Yeah, you will not be able to see it until I unbox it. So this is TPU, Polyflex TPU. Hopefully this will work with, hey Marcel! Hopefully this will work with this printer. This is one of the things I will also be testing here. I'm not sure what's going on here. I think that it should restart. Let me check here. Yeah, yep. Let's see. Release notes, blah blah blah. Is there support? So as it says here, it can do Hyper PLA. It can do normal PLA, but you do need Hyper PLA for fast printing. PTG, ABS, TPU 95A. I actually have 90. Okay. ASA filament. Current price is 300 euros. That includes, I think, both shipping and taxes and everything. But I'm not sure what's going on here. It's not responding. I'm not sure if I should try to restart it or leave it for a couple of more minutes. Open source plugins. Not sure what this is. I don't have room on my desk. Oh, let me try to see what's going on here. It will take a few minutes to download firmware update. It's still downloaded, it's 98%. Okay, thank God we have mobile app. Mobile app says that it is still up, online and firmware is downloaded. It is probably doing now the update now, so yeah. It is booting up. Let me move out garbage out of way. Do you want me to sync something? Okay. So let's see if there is anything local. No, let me get the USB stick. It should be somewhere around here. Yes, it is. It should have a pre-sliced model. So this is this bolt, benchy. But before that I want to do something else. I want to heat up the nozzle to 240. And then I want to extrude something, because I've just inserted the filament. I'm not sure if it went out. Let's see if we can get... Ah, come on, focus, you damn Logitech piece of something. Let's see if I can do anything here. Properties. I will change the camera just a second. No, I cannot do anything. Okay, so it was a bit better for a second, but once again extrude. It is extruding. Okay. I didn't swear. I don't think I did swear. Sorry. I said shoot. Let me position camera differently so you can see the printing and everything. No, I'm a good boy. Oh, you can see downstairs in my flat. No, actually you cannot see, because this camera is not on. I want to position so that you can see the printing. hopefully. No, let me change it a bit. I'm sorry for this fill. I want to position it in such a way that you see what's printing and how it's printing. Yeah, don't forget thumbs up, subscribe. I'm going for 1 million subscribers this year. Oh, you can see the cupboards behind me. Okay, so I think we are now actually ready to go to files, to go to USB drive, to click on benchy, and to click on print. Nighthawk. Ooh, you know, actually, I really. Yeah, my imaginary friends. Let me switch the camera because once again I forgot to switch the camera. So it is currently heating, I think. And hopefully this position of camera will be good enough for you to see what's printing, and hopefully it will print what it needs to print. It changed, didn't it? There is a delay. So about Nighthawk. I ordered CNC version of the tap. I got the new LEDs. I got new. What I also ordered? Transparent filament, transparent logo for Warren for the stealth burner. And I'm really considering to order the Nighthawk to do the upgrades there. But you know, doing everything will take some time. Actually, the camera angle is. I wish I could get it just a couple of millimeters lower. Let's put it like this. I need to make sure that the camera is not rubbing the bed, and it's like 3 millimeters above the bed. Oh, I'll also start a stopwatch. It's currently, yeah, everything is heated. Should we start a stopwatch now? No, new warrant kit. No. Okay, the stopwatch has started. The fan has started on the cooling fan has started on the hot end. Let's get the sound. Sound is 77 decibel if you are directly on top of it. And it's 58.8, around half meter from it.
When the downtown lights start to come out at night, we go insane. And when I arrive, I start to lose my mind.
It's doing Z offset of calibration, I think. So the print will take 16 minutes, but the pre-print calibration will take half an hour. But it's with all printers the same. I will be fair and I will be just counting the time until it starts actually printing the model. Yeah. It's not fair. This shaky thing is actually my desk shaking. Let's also see how it can compensate with that. It really has nice acceleration. So, this actually took a lot longer than anticipated. I really wanted to go through other stuff too, but we do not have to end the stream now. Hopefully it will start printing just now. Will you do the purge line too? There is nothing going out. There is nothing. There is. Okay, the boards. Yeah, it's printing. Sorry for the shaky screen. Unfortunately, I cannot prevent it. Yeah, don't be like that. You can probably have it up and running out of the box in like half an hour. It just took me so long. We also removed the back plate to look at the power supply. It really is printing nicely. Let me do a shot of this for social media accounts, because we all know, yeah, that's very important. It's a nice cocktail shaker. You just put ingredients on the table, it will mix everything up. But so far it really looks okay. As I said, this is just a sample Hyper PLA that you normally get. But I also got 2 more spools of the Hyper PLA, black one, so I will be using those for the test prints. And I will do all the standard ones, you know, high speeds, towers, temperature towers, I will do calibration thingies. I will probably do filament. I don't know if all of you know what the filament is. That's that astronaut thingy. Let me get that second light somewhere around here. but it really is printing nicely and fast. Yeah, I cannot focus on it, sorry. But by the looks of it from this angle, it really looks like a good print. We are 3 minutes and 14 seconds currently. And as I mentioned, if you do use cloud account, but you do not have to use cloud account, you really do not need to use cloud account. It will give you stats there. It says that it's currently on layer 28, 16% done, 3 minutes and 50 seconds into print, which is actually it's counting 7 seconds more than I am. And remaining time is 12 minutes and 80 seconds. Filament use 0.76 meters. Temperature is 240 out of 215 degrees, and the bed is 60 degrees centigrade. But the funny thing, it says print speed 100%. I don't know what this print speed 100% actually means. Like printing maximum, it's not maximum speeds. You know, there is this. If you have a small part and if it's not like a straight line, you cannot reach the maximum acceleration, because until it reaches it, it already has to change direction or slow down, so something like that. So I'm not sure what 100% print speed does mean. Fan is running at 100%. But it really looks like it will be done in 16 minutes. Oh, I forgot to enable alerts.
Gia subscribed to the channel.
Yeah. I know, but you know. Oh, it will now go through all the. Sorry.
Christian subscribed to the channel.
It doesn't allow you currently in the app to.
Ian1 subscribed to the channel.
It currently doesn't allow you to change the speed here in the mobile app. Probably you can do it on the screen, but
Todd
I cannot
Myers
access the screen
subscribed to the
because
channel.
of the camera is in the way.
Swato Plukwardelt subscribed to the channel. Mario Tomzik super chatted $5.45.
Thank you, Mario, once again.
Living Small Living Mobile 1 subscribed to the channel.
Yes. So don't forget, guys, I'm trying to get to 1 million subscribers till the end of the year. But don't forget, I made one promise. We will see. According to the current trends, I will be around 40k in September. It can, of course, always change. I can end up being at 30,000 at September. But I made one promise. If I reach 50k subscribers by September, I will be going to IFA Berlin this year. I already checked the pricing, aircraft tickets, hotel. It will not be cheap thing to do, but I promise, if I reach 50k subscribers by September, I will be going to IFA this year in Berlin. IFA is, for all of you that do not know, something similar as CES was. And yeah, I will be doing streaming from them, recording there, etc. So if you can, of course, subscribe. And tell your family members and pets and ants. There are a lot of ants. Maybe if all of ants subscribe, I will be able to reach it. So while this is printing, we are currently at 7 minutes 33 seconds, probably around 50% of the print, according to the app, it says 36% is currently done. We are at layer 51 out of 192. Use time 7 minutes, 8 minutes, and remaining time 8 minutes and 70 seconds. It could be. There is some kind of noise suppression, so that may be the case here. Thank you, Clifford. Oh yeah, I wanted to say what are the couple of upcoming videos. I actually have created the calendar where I keep things up. So I know that this will be one of the upcoming videos, not next week. So let me open the calendar here. You will not be seeing it, I will be seeing it. So on the 13th, we will be having a video on the Ender 3 v3 KE. Next week, of course, will be Home Assistant video, and there will be 2 additional videos next week. I will be probably doing, besides Home Assistant release videos, something around some of the items I still have on stock, I'm not sure. Then we will have a video around HACS. This will not be video about the components, but I want to talk about the issues with the security, future changes to the how hacks works, etc., etc. Then week after that I'm in London, but I'm preparing Gremlin Duo 3 PoE video and one additional video, I'm still not sure. On the 27th I will probably be doing video on the Algo Laser X24. This is the smaller laser. Plus one video around Home Assistant, and I'm also waiting for one small sub $100 resin printer. I just wish that somebody like Bamboo would do something about resin printers to make them easier to print, cure, and actually print, wash and cure, because the process is messy. But if anybody is into models and things like that, you know, sub $100 resin printer is really no, not too expensive to have, even if you use it a couple of times a year. Then what I'm waiting for something else. Oh yeah, I started to mention that to the Mario. I will be receiving, I think in March, Switchbot is releasing the new lock, improved lock. I just passed door compatibility test with them, and hopefully beginning of March I will receive the lock, so we will look about that one. It should support, I don't know if out of box or not, Matter. So these are a couple of videos, yeah, I know, and yeah, definitely video about that UZG gateway, PoE/USB/whatever. This is something that I'm really looking forward to do. So these are a couple of weeks of videos. Benchy currently, according to my stopwatch, is 11 minutes and 7 seconds. According to the app, it's 11 minutes and 25 seconds. With 4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Filament use 2.4 meters, and it's around 60%. It is benchy. It is benchy. This is pre-sliced benchy. It is, for all of you who do not know, bench is not just used for speed printing. It's actually a very easy and nice test to see how the overhangs works, if there is a stringing there. There are a lot of changes of direction, so you can see how the smooth surface is or not, etc., etc. So it's a really nice test also to see the quality of the print. I myself prefer these. I will not be able to show you fully. These are filaments. These are also nice tests, and whenever I change or whenever I get a new filament, I print one filament. It's like Phil the astronaut, called filament. I have a bunch of them. I think I have like 10 of them, all different colors. all different materials from PLA up to the ABS. It's really close. %, 3 minutes left according to the app, and we are currently exactly at 13 minutes. Say hi. Bye. Oh, there are some great news coming up in the next release of Home Assistant, by the way. You can already read about a lot of stuff on the rc.homeassistant webpage. RC is the release candidate, but there are some stuff that are upcoming that are still not publicly available. Even some stuff that we do not know about it. She's already gone with her boyfriend. So there will be something going on around 20. What is it? Like 25th or 24th or 21st of February. This is it's not Year of the Voice Chapter 6 because Year of the Voice has ended, but it is like Chapter 6 of that. And it's really awesome what they, as devs and also contributors, managed to do. So that will be very interesting. In terms of ZHA, there are some changes. Currently, ZHA and Zigbee to MQTT are working together so that they exchange data about the updates. This is related to the next Home Assistant release because ZHA now has improved updates to the firmware. So Zigbee to MQTT and ZHA are working together to exchange data about the firmware updates. So both of them should have same firmwares available. If you see in Zigbee to MQTT firmware update available, now you should also see it in ZHA. Oh, Clifford, yeah. What can we do? What can we do?
Jake Leaderback subscribed to the channel.
"19 years university." Yeah. I'm glad if you are watching this, and he does sometimes watch my channel, but currently I hope not. He should pick her up. We are currently at 15 minutes and 45 seconds, 46. It's finishing. Yeah, we should only need chimney. So app says 60 minutes and 3 seconds, or 10 seconds. Stopwatch is at 16 minutes and 6 seconds. It will be 16 and a half minutes, I think. Because the roof is now done. I think this is the last layer of the roof. Nope. Yeah, it's the last layer of the roof. And now only chimney. So it will be 17 minutes, not 16 minutes. But still it's fast enough. I think that Marcel's Prusa printer cannot print that fast. Just kidding, Marcel. "17 minutes. So it's not 16-minute benchy, it's 17-minute benchy. Sorry for the main camera, that's dead. I don't know what happened to it. It just stopped working mid-print for all of you that joined. XL, yeah, it's a slow printer. Oh, by the way, did you have issues with the toolhead changes? I've seen some videos that the people had issues with the toolhead changer. Or do you have the option to change toolheads? We are at 17 minutes and 48 seconds, and it's finishing the chili currently. It's at 93%, 18 minutes and 10 seconds according to the app, with 1 minute remaining. So it will not be even 17 nor 18 but 90 minutes. I don't know who had problems. Was it Stefan or somebody? CNC Kitchen or whoever had issues with that. Yeah, you probably did. %96. 98%, layer 17, layer 187 out of 192. And it's done. According to my stopwatch, "90 minutes and 4 seconds, and according to the app, completed, ask for help, close. Gone. I don't see data here. There is a history. These are history. There should be history. Oh no, there was a history. Print complete. It doesn't say how fast. Okay, let's check the print. Wow, it's sticking nicely. I don't know if you can see it. The bottom is really nice. This part is also very nice. Let me put my glasses, just to be sure that I'm not saying something wrong. And just give me a second until I rotate the camera so we can look better at the print. Okay. Wipe. Come on. Not cursing. So first of all, while the camera doesn't focus, I don't see any stringing. Absolutely zero stringing. The overhangs are really, really nice. There is like a little bit of bulging or something going on here. But overall, for the fast print, it's not that bad. There is like a bit of bulging here. But I will print this out of normal Hyper PLA, not this sample. Also, once again, just to make sure that this is not probably the case with the sample filament. Yeah. I cannot have both camera and mic, sorry. So as I said, I will be printing this out of the other Hyper PLA also. Overall, it's not bad, but as you can see, there is some kind of bulging here, here and here. 1, 2, 3. This can be probably, this could potentially be also binding of the rail, but I did try it out and there was no binding. But as I said, overhangs look really nice, and that's the only string I've seen on the print. Yeah. For the fast print, it is not actually 16-minute print, but as I said, it is a 19-minute print. It really looks very nice. And what I was previously showing you I like also to print these here. These are filaments. Some of them are printed from the ABS, others are from PLA, different makes, etc, etc, but I like to use those for testing also, and I will be printing those later on, not now. Okay, so it was interesting. I hope that we would finish everything much faster than we did. Probably me losing half of the yeah.
I was feeling scared of them. Like, definitely something that it doesn't happen every day. But once I knew what was going on and why it was happening,
and gone,
it made a lot more sense, and I became okay with it.
and it's gone. But look inside, it's the it really is nice print. It really is nice print. There is a hole here. You'll probably not see because it's not focusing. Yeah. So so far I'm impressed. If I have to compare it with my Ender 3 Pro, which I had like 5 years ago, this is a step forward. The top, it's not a rail because it's just as part of the assembly that holds the spool and also holds those two rods, is made of plastic. Maybe it should be better to make it out of aluminium, but I don't see issue here. The bed is not wobbly. I don't see issue with wobbly bed, but when we did the calibration, you can see that this part here is moving more than this
Mike
part.
TV subscribe to the channel.
So yeah, this is something that can probably, I will investigate a bit more. Just let me check the screws once again. Not this one, but this one. Yeah. Yeah, these two are tighter than these two. There was a big, when we did the calibration, this part was much higher, this not so, this was much lower, so there was like tilt in this part was pushing upwards, so hopefully this will fix it. This is not double-sided bed, there is option to get extra double-sided bed. But who knows what will happen with this printer after I finish testing it. I still have a couple of them in boxes. I finished testing them. I don't sell them because I don't want to sell them. I do give them away, so maybe I will be giving this away to school or something like that. We will see. We will see. Let's switch camera to sorry, my throat. Marcel, have fun. We will be wrapping it up. Unfortunately, I hate that this camera has died. And just give me a second till I switch the screen. Let's see. So there is also Creality software. Let me. It's called Creality Print. Is it Creality Print? I have two. I have for resin printers and for FDM printers. Oh, let's do this. Let's do that, and let's see the software. Okay. So there is a slicer that they made. Again, copying Bamboo Lab here. Let's select the printer. Add printer. Nozzle is 0.4 and that's it. They have their own PLA already inside. They have also generic filaments. Good thing is that if I'm not mistaken, if we go to device, if we add scan add, printer should be auto added. Yep, it's here. Add. And as I said, now you can directly, load the model. Let's load the model. Let me find something. Yeah, it is Skin Cura. But as I said, you can root it, and if you root it, you can install main cell fluid, and then you can use also other slicers to upload via the Wi-Fi. Let me find something. Where are you? Nope. G codes. Oh my god, I have G codes from Ender 3. But I don't want G codes, I want STLs. These are the resin STLs. Come on, where are you? Just give me a second, I'm trying to find something. Let's open this up. For example, this one here. Slice it. And it says it would print the case in 9 minutes. I definitely know that when I was printing this case on my Ender, it took much longer than that one. And you can just do LAN printing. You can export it and then copy it to USB, but also you can upload it to the cloud, and via the cloud or via the mobile app push it to there. So if we do LAN printing, let's try it. There is option to send G code and one click. Let's try. It is. So if everything is done correctly, it should now also not just it would not just be sending G code to the printer, but it should also start printing. Come on, let's twist again like we did last summer. Let's see what's on the screen. I did click on one-click printing. Oh no, I'd have to select the printer and one-click printing. Yeah, sorry. My bad. And it should now, it has sent the file, it is already heating, and it should start printing. It should actually finish it in 9 minutes. Yeah, sorry for that, my bad.
Mark Van Rijn subscribed to the channel.
It's currently heating up. The bed is at 46 degrees and the nozzle is still at 35. I don't think that it is... Oh, it is starting to heat up nozzle too. Nope, it's first doing bed. Yeah, I hate that. I'm so used to doing both at the same time to get the temperature up as soon as possible. But yeah. Nozzle is at 53 degrees, and when it finishes nozzle, it will do nozzle bed is at 56 degrees, and nozzle will start after the bed has reached the temperature. So it's starting. Overall, it's really nicely printed. I like the linear rail on the x-axis. I think that you should also receive a lube with it, or no, you don't get a lube, but I do have lube from my Warren printer, so that shouldn't be the issue here. Nozzle temperature at 98%. Nope. The first layer is the key to successful print. Here are some printing tips. My bed, if it fails to adhere to the bed, that's my mistake. I did screw in the screws and didn't recalibrate it. So if it fails because of that, that's my bad. I should have set the calibration also of the bed, but yeah, we will see. We will see. I don't know what speed did I... Skin support, brim, infill, Z-seam. Yeah, print speed is set around 40% or something like that. Let's see if we can change. No, yeah, we cannot change it in the app. So it's printing much slower than it was printing originally. It will do 6 layers, 6 bottom layers. First one is done. It looks really nice. If you're wondering what this is actually the case for the... this is actually a case for the DIY Zigbee remotes that I made video on a few years back. I still have it somewhere, but it's not powered on. The battery has died and I didn't replace the battery. Change the speed cannot check. Oh. I've changed speed to 130%. It does look like it's printing much faster now. It's doing outer wall probably. Or inner wall. Yeah, it's doing inner wall. But it's nice that you can increase the speed while you're printing. Yep. You cannot do it via the mobile app. You can change the speed in the mobile app of the fan and temperature, but you cannot change the print speed. Let's see if we can push the speed a bit higher. So the speed is currently set at 180%. According to the app, it said it will finish in 9 minutes. Currently it's at 45%. Yeah, I'm not sure what impact that speed had on this. It's still showing that the remaining time and use time will be 9 minutes exactly. Layer 21 out of 51. 22. I will not be counting up to 51, no way. By the way, just wondering, out of all of you here that are using 3D printers or have 3D printers, how many of you are actually using the filament runout sensor? I don't use it. I don't think I haven't even have it enabled. Layer 32. Layer 34. Yeah, thought so. We are at 82%. Layer 40 out of 51. Yeah. We are at 92%. 8 minutes 30 seconds into print with 30 seconds remaining, so me changing the speed on the printer didn't actually change the print speed. %, layer 50 out of 51, and this is now layer 51 done. So it did shave off around 10 seconds of print. Wow, it's stuck hard. But the case is actually really, really good. Come on. Underside is awesome. Inside is great. Come on, focus. It's a really nice print. Let me just check here in prepare if I normal print preview print speed 100%. Yeah, where do you change here? Calibration, flow rate. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so what we did, we assembled it, we looked under the hood. And the power supply. Focus, you stupid Logitech. We look at the software, we did some test prints. I still have a meter or two of the filament I will be using up that this evening. But yeah, looks very nice. I apologize that we didn't manage to get to the smart home stuff that I showed you at the beginning of the stream, but hopefully this will not be the last stream this year. Yeah, so far so good. I do have to fix the OBS issue with the main camera. As you can see, it's still stuck in time. You cannot see it here, but you will see it now. Yep. And we will have future streams. So next week first video will be about the 2024.2 release of Home Assistant. It is nice one, so don't forget to check out that one. And thanks everybody for joining. Thanks Mario once again for the super chat. Wishing you all an awesome time. Kemi, hopefully your printer will be printing very soon. Pedro, don't forget to print your parts. I really would like to see how that one is printing. And I will be seeing you next time. Okay, so if you remember, I usually had on my streams, I usually had energy drinks. And since all that anxiety stuff last year, I decided to stop drinking coffee, stop drinking Coke, more or less. So I also stopped drinking the energy drinks, so that's why I didn't have energy drink on this stream. And on the other hand, if I would have had my beer, dark beer that I prepared for the stream, it would go sideways. Thank you all once again for joining, and I hope it was interesting. Yeah, time for different sponsors. I think that I will be going for the beer companies next. By the way, yeah, Manscaped, beards, and all of you that are connecting Manscaped to some other manly parts that need shaving. No, Manscaped also has a line of products specially made for beards. So yeah, thank you all once again for joining, and I will be seeing you next time. Until then, bye bye and have fun.
Mark